They'll be crispy around the edges, but soft in the middle. Let's give her a taste. You need to make these. Hi, it's Jen from Our Family Table. On tonight's video, we are doing chocolate chip oatmeal cookies. This recipe came from my sweet mother-in-law. First time I had it was at her house, and I started making it for our family here, and it's been a family favorite. So let's get started. First, you need to preheat your oven to 325. Get that going. And in this bowl, I have one pound of softened butter. And to that, we are going to add 1 cup of packed brown sugar. Get my little handy dandy plaything out of my brown sugar. So we're gonna get 1 cup of brown sugar. Put that in the bowl. A little bit more here. Okay. Then we need a 1/2 cup of white sugar. 1/2 cup of white sugar. Put that in the bowl here. And we are going to beat this until it's nice and smooth. Sugar flying overboard. And just like my peanut butter cookie recipe, if you see any brown sugar that's not being cooperative, just kind of smush it in your hands and back in the bowl. Just like that. Oops. Brown sugar and butter overboard. So now to this, we are going to add 1 large whole egg and 1 egg yolk. Add that to the mixture and mix that up. Make sure all the butter gets incorporated with the sugar and the eggs are fully incorporated. Should kind of look just like that. See it? Okay. To that, we're going to add our vanilla. And this recipe calls for 1 tablespoon of vanilla. This is a very large recipe. It makes a good amount of cookies, so if you're only making it for a smaller crowd, you can certainly half it. But I'm gonna make the full batch for you. So again, I'm using vanilla bean paste, but if you have vanilla extract, go ahead and use that. But like I said before, don't use the imitation stuff, use the real vanilla. It makes a world of difference in your cookies and anything you're using it in. Okay. Mix that together a little bit. All right, so now we're going to add some of our dry ingredients. So we have baking soda. We have baking soda. And we need 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Okay, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and we need 1 teaspoon of baking powder as well. Put that in there. We also need flour. We need 2 cups of flour. I'm gonna add 2 cups of flour. Make sure you level it off real good so it's not overflowing. So we need 2 cups of flour. We're gonna put those in and beat those gradually so you're not wearing flour. So I'm gonna do 1 cup at a time. Let's do 1 cup. Let's do another cup. Make sure you level everything out. Move this way, back. Okay, let's get that incorporated. Now we need 1 cup of oats. You could use whatever oats you have. You could use just the quick cooking oats. These are the oats that I'm using tonight. Mix all that together until all the oats are incorporated. I'm going to stop it there because I'm going to add the chocolate chips in by hand. So this recipe originally called for 3 cups of chocolate chips, which it's kind of an excessive amount of chocolate chips. Oh, I forgot to add the salt. Why didn't you tell me to add the salt? I need a ½ teaspoon of salt. Sprinkle that in there, and that will mix right in with the chocolate chips. So I'm going to eyeball the chocolate chips. I just kind of add in whatever my heart tells me. There's some boys in this house that only like a little bit of chocolate chips with these cookies, which is fine. So I'm going to put 2 handfuls in. Can you see it? Can you see it? And then I'm gonna just add these in by hand and make sure everything is mixed together. So get yourself a parchment lined baking sheet. And these cookies will spread a little bit, so make sure you give yourself a good 1.5 or 2 inches between these cookies. And for this recipe, I'm going to use a ice cream scoop. And I'm just gonna kind of pack it a little bit around the scoop and put it right there on the tray. Can you see? There we go. All right. And once you have these ready to go in the oven, they are going to cook between 12 and 17 minutes depending on your oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. Be right back. We're back. Oven is preheated at 325. These are gonna go in the oven for 12 to 17 minutes. I will check mine at 12 just to see. I would do the same depending on your oven. See you in a minute. I had mine in for 15 minutes, and this is what they look like when they come out of the oven. Come on over here with me. I'm gonna let them cool for just a few minutes, and once they're cool for just a few minutes, I'm gonna put them on a cooling rack and repeat the process. See you back in a minute. Okay, I'm back. The first round of cookies have cooled slightly. They're still a little bit warm, but here's what they look like. Here's what the bottom looks like, what it should look like. Let's break one open. And when they fully cool, they'll be crispy around the edges, but soft in the middle. Let's give her a taste. You need to make these, like now. Go get yourself some ingredients if you don't have them, and make these for your family. And just remember, wherever you are today, know that you are loved, you are blessed, and you are part of our family table. Bye.